everyone, this is Helen from Huntress Locs and I am finally on YouTube. I will be using this channel to share style tutorials, to discuss my Sisterlock journey and to review products, and I would like to thank everyone that's supported my journey so far and is supporting this channel by watching this video. I recently posted an image requesting questions and what people would like me to discuss in my very first video, and I was pretty overwhelmed by the response. Got some notes here in my notepad. People were interested in finding out about fullness, moisture retention, styling. Some people have challenges with thinning locks, hair loss. They're very interested in my use of colour and they'd like to know if I've experienced any challenges in my journey. So what I thought I would do would be to discuss my Sisterlock journey so far and discuss my experience with colour. I was locked November 2009, and it took 2.5 days for all of these locks here to be installed. I had looked at lots of different alternatives, looked at braid locks, micro locks, traditional locks, freeform locks, and I just decided Sisterlocks were for me. I like the fact that they are quite precise. I like the fact that I don't need any products to twist and maintain my locks. My Sisterlocks are interlocked by a Sisterlock consultant. I do that every 5 weeks and it works out really well for me. One of the key things that people wanted to know about was my experience with colour. I coloured my hair after the 1 year mark. So I've had my locks for 1 year, then I coloured them. I really wanted to colour my hair before I was locked, but decided against it because when you colour your hair, there's certain things you need to do. You need to amend your regime to counteract the dryness that a lot of people experience. With Sisterlocks, for the very first year, you cannot use any products apart from shampoo, really. So I thought that if I'd coloured my hair and then didn't condition it, didn't put any creams, didn't put any oils, I would probably experience breakage. I've coloured my hair previously when I was a loose natural and also when I was relaxed, and I really did suffer with severe breakage. I know that there were other things that I was doing as well to my hair which weren't the best hair care practices, but I just decided I'll wait. So I had my Sisterlocks for a year before I dabbled in colour. When I decided to colour my hair, I chose not to do it myself and not to use box colour and to visit a professional. The reason why I did this is I had spent a lot of money getting my Sisterlocks done and I didn't want to ruin them by colouring them myself and having some kind of issue with them. I've seen a lot of people that have coloured their hair and they've been really successful, and their hair's had no issues with dryness, no issues with breakage. But then I've seen a lot of people who've coloured their hair themselves and they have experienced breakage, have experienced serious dryness. The colour that they achieved wasn't what they wanted, it wasn't as intense as they wanted, it was patchy. I've seen colours with really vibrant, like bright red roots and then the ends haven't been coloured properly. So I just thought, why try and do this myself? Why not go to a professional? There are lots of other things that I do not do myself, so why would I want to kind of take this where chemicals are involved and do it myself? So what I did is I went to professionals at Avida and the Avida Colour Institute in Holborn, and I got them to colour my hair at the 1 year mark, and since then I've coloured my hair 3 times and I do it once a year. I really don't colour my hair too much, which you can probably see by the fact that my ends are quite red and my roots they're not even black. I'm not sure what colour this is. I'll let you guys decide what colour this is, but it's not even black. Since I've coloured my hair, I have noticed a little bit of dryness, which means I had to adjust my regimen. What I did was I increased my water intake. I looked at what I was eating, because I just, oh, that's ridiculous. Doing it in one take is not going to work. Anyway, I carry on. What I noticed with my hair once I coloured it was that it was slightly drier. I needed to adjust the products that I use to kind of combat the dryness and make sure that my hair maintained its flexibility and didn't start to break. I wash my hair every week or every 2 weeks, and I use a very, very gentle shampoo. I then condition my hair with a moisturising conditioner. I don't really use protein, and I know a lot of people do, but for me, I just find a moisturising conditioner works really well. I tend to mix my conditioner with oils. I like coconut oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, and sometimes I put black castor oil in there and I kind of mix it all together and put that in my hair. I tend to leave it in for about 30 minutes and then rinse it out. I've found that leaving conditioner in longer than that, there's no benefit to my hair. There's no real difference, and I find that keeping it in overnight it's just quite annoying for me. I don't like having to wrap my hair up in a lot of things and then cover my pillowcase and sleep just to find out that my hair feels the same as it did before. Not the same as it did before, but the same as when I use other methods. I spritz my hair with water every other day or sometimes daily, depending on how it feels. I then follow that up with a light cream, and then I seal that all with oil. I have deliberately not mentioned particular products because I find that certain products work for me but not necessarily for other people. What I've done is, in the description I've put a link to my blog where I've listed all the products that I use, how I use them in great detail, in a page that I keep up to date, so you'll be able to see exactly what I use. But I think one of the key things to realise is we're all different, our hair's different, so things that work for me may not necessarily work for you, and things that work for you may not work for me. So I would not advise running out and buying products that you see particular YouTubers using, because they may work for them and they may not work for you. Another thing that I would suggest when you're having your hair coloured is you have a consultation with the person that's going to colour your hair. When I was thinking about colouring my hair, I visited lots and lots of salons, and I wanted to speak to the person that's going to be colouring my hair, discuss exactly what I wanted. And if you can't do that, if you walk into a salon and they say, sit down, we'll start colouring your hair, I would seriously advise you to run, because a good colourist will do a patch test on you. A good colourist will sit down and discuss what are your objectives, what colour do you want to achieve, and they'll be really honest with you, because they'll look at the condition of your hair and then they'll work out if you can achieve what you want to achieve. I've seen and I've experienced when I was trying to get my hair coloured, I'd walk into a salon and someone would straight away, they'd want me to sit down and they'd start mixing up colour. They wouldn't speak to me to find out exactly what shade of red that I wanted. They wouldn't want to find out if I had any colour in my hair before. There'd be certain things that they do that make me think, maybe they're more interested in getting my money as opposed to colouring my hair and me having a very healthy colour. I think it's really important to, if you're going to colour your hair, save up, see a professional. I cannot express this enough. There are a few YouTubers that have actually done videos about their experience with colour, and I will share their links in the description. Franchesca or Chescalocs Lee, she recently did a video and discussed some of the damage that had been caused to her locks through colour. She showed us some of her locks, and you could see there was a visible difference in length to some of the locks that had been highlighted and some of the locks that hadn't. The locks that had been highlighted, a lot of them had actually started to break off, and you could see there'd be, I think it was like this much difference, that much difference in the length of some of her locks. Recently, Taren Guy mentioned on Instagram and on YouTube the fact that she'd experienced breakage from colour. She was working on trying to restore the health of her hair. So these are all really amazing natural people that have been really honest. A lot of people will hop on the camera, colour their hair, tell you how fantastic it was, and then when they have any kind of issues associated with their colour, they won't share that with you. You'll just see the fantastic vibrant colour, you'll see the fantastic vibrant styles. You won't see the breakage, you won't see patches where it's thinning and they're kind of styling their hair to cover that up. You won't see all of that. So genuinely go and see a professional. I think this will be the end of my very first video, and I would like to hear your thoughts. I would like to hear read some of your comments. What I'll do is my very next video will be this style. This is a very quick bun using rubber bands and a few hairpins to catch some of the stray locks that I have. But yeah, that will be my very next video. So thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much for making it to the end. Please subscribe, please share this. I would